Alright, here we are again on another episode of DockSide TV. We are embarking on a long journey. We're going to head about 3 hours to the east. We're headed to Perdido Key, armed with one thing, one box full of matrix shads and golden eye and vortex shads. So it's actually 3 things. One product, one destination. Let's see what kind of fish we can catch. I hope you enjoyed this episode of DockSide TV. Well, as you can see in the weather behind us right now, it's a beautiful, perfect day. Although that was not the case when we first started fishing on our first day down here in Perdido. When we first got down here, we launched the boat, overcast skies, a lot of wind. As soon as we got out there, it started raining on us. All I could really do, it wasn't a hard enough rain to run us off, but all I could really do was we got hugged up tight to the shoreline. Started looking for some surface breaks on the water, and we ran into a couple big schools of jack crevalles. Hooked into one of the jacks in the rain, awesome fight, anywhere from a 15 to 25 pound jack, caught it on a ultraviolet matrix shad. Finally the rain subsided, settled down some. We switched shorelines, got away from the docks. We were fishing the big lagoon area. Fished the south shoreline, started working the coast shoreline there, and it had some really nice grass beds. Switched to a 1/4 ounce jig head, golden eye, and we started making a lot of casts. Not much action, but we did manage one real nice speckled trout, anywhere from 16 to 18 inches. Our next move from there, since we wasn't having much success on getting a lot of bites in that shallow water, we found a bridge that was ranging between 10 and 20 foot of water, which is what we're accustomed to fishing back home off of Lake Pontchartrain. Found a 10 to 20 foot of water, switched to the 1/2 ounce golden eye, dropped it straight down, started jigging the wooden fenders, boom, right off the bat, caught a nice fish. Boom, next cast, caught a couple nice fish. We caught these on the shrimp cocktail. So we stayed in that area for a while, kind of went with what we knew how to do. We have a lot of success back home doing, a lot of knowledge, and it just shows the matrix shad works in the shallowest of water to the deepest of water all across the Gulf Coast. After all the dismal weather on day 1, on our first fishing journey to Perdido, day 2 was a lot prettier day. Still had a little wind, but the sun came out, a lot easier to fish. And what I noticed on day 1, coming through a pass on the way home, I picked up on a nice looking rock shoreline with a real hard current, something real similar to the industrial canal or the Wrigley's, something that we're really used to fishing back home. And I believe it's actually the same intercoastal canal out here in Florida. It runs such a long distance. It was running 10 to 15 foot. We stayed with that 1/2 ounce golden eye. Started working this rock bank, pitching up to the bank, working it down a 2 to 6 to 8 foot slope, rolling with the current, working it like kind of fishing a plastic worm. The matrix shad again was successful right here. We got on a nice little flounder run. Boated several flounder and missed several more. And just a lot of fun, a lot of different ways to fish out here in Perdido. You can go right out the pass, get offshore, stay inshore. You can sight fish. You can stay close to home, far from home, shallow, deep, a little bit of everything. But day 2, we focused mostly on deeper water and picked up on some of these flounders. Well, here we are again, back home in Slidell, Louisiana, where the matrix shad originates from. Our journey to Perdido Key was spectacular, and the ending of our last trip, right at sunset, was one of the highlights of our entire fishing journey. We hooked another jack crevalle at another school. There was another school of jacks running. We were right by the Pensacola Pass, which is about a 14-mile boat ride from where we were staying. And it was just a beautiful setting, sun going down, landed another 20, 30-pound jack using the matrix shad. And it just shows the versatility of how you can go with this lure and rig it many different ways and it be effective in many different locations across the entire Gulf Coast and even nationwide. To check out all our other videos with all the other types of fishing we do on DockSide TV, check us out at www.docksidela.com. I hope you enjoyed this video, and until next time, good fishing.
Leave your worries at the dock and come enjoy the water. It's sea time, peace of mind. If you both won't go, don't you worry, cause you know it's sea time, peace of mind. To the rescue, sea time. To the rescue, sea time. Sea.com.